call Dakota. If that actually happens, I'll just. Oh.
I'm going with freedom.
You're going with freedom. I'm not feeling the Bane pick, and we have a Necro as well. I don't think they have anything to deal with the Bristol mid game. That's gonna be a problem. And once the Lincolns is built, they can just remove a lot.
Oh wait, already Night Stalker. Oh, if they don't go for the quick one, they're gonna go for the long reach around. Also, I don't know if you guys have noticed the meta of early game talk, but the good luck has been completely dropped every time. It is actually HF. There's no GLs like the past 3 days I've been counting.
Yeah,
It's
because
all
you don't
HF.
want to.
You don't want to give good luck.
Yeah.
I've always thought that.
So he
but-
doesn't miss uphill. He crits a lot. He gets the lucky runes.
Yep.
You don't want that.
I feel like there's just also not time to say good luck, have fun anymore.
I never
you
said
just
that. I've
get
never
in,
said good luck to
TP,
anyone.
go to the
Much.
wards, keep eyes on the map.
Good
like-
game. I wish you a good game and have fun. That's it.
Yeah,
I love it in StarCraft when the Koreans start off with GG. I mean, that's customary for them, but like as an NA, you're like, oh, got him. Aggressively GG.
No,
but
it's
for them,
not.
it's just
It's
good.
an old tradition from the Warcraft 3. You say GG at the start.
Yeah, that's
I
what I
wish
mean.
you a good game. That's
Yeah.
what it means.
I
That's what I'm
wish
saying.
you.
That's
a
what I'm
good
saying.
game.
For
Well, that's
them,
not what it means in
that.
Chinese. In Chinese, good luck, have fun. They definitely to say,
I see.
给乐喝饭, which is, you know, give you a box lunch.
You said they. Okay. A good what? Give him a box lunch? Like a fruit
Like
basket?
a Lunchable?
No, like a box lunch.
Like a lunch.
Like a Lunchable.
Well, not
That's,
really.
that's kind of an insult, honestly.
Yeah, I would get him with
No,
that.
it's just,
Middle lane. Once again, I like CCNC on this Lina. They need to secure him a little more farm. Like with the no Yules, like we saw last game. Once he got that Lincoln's up on Abed, no solo kill potential on that. They just need to get him a better lane. And already he's lost the block. They have a Clockwork who can't help him middle. Not off to the best start already for CCNC.
Yeah, what is Clock even trying to do at this time? He should just stick with the Bane and try to set up kills.
Maybe he's just get a whole lane already. I don't know.
Bane is currently bottom, babysitting Yawar, and trying to be that one good strength he has, that early game lane bully. And here comes Flea though, not leveling anything up quite yet, holding onto the point for now, and just kind of simply goes for the smack, and they'll complete their trifecta of a lane.
What a tri-lane. Bane, Necro, Clockwork. Who would have guessed in this day and age we would have that? Not me, I'll say that much. Middle lane, 5-1, 2-1. So Lina doing a good job. Must not got too many uphill misses. We see her HP down and needing a little bit of gold.
this is a nice starting lane for BC. If they can actually keep these two
Oh,
supports
he
here,
removed his flask on mid. That's big.
crucial. He's got another flash coming now.
But even then, he has
yeah,
to wait.
It is a problem. If they can actually keep the two Freedom supports home, this is huge because those two both kind of want their levels to have any kind of impact beyond like the initial laning stage. So if they're both like level 3 and the Night Stalker is able to get some points consistently, they don't really have like kill potential at this point. The Necro wants levels too, right? So if they can keep them at home, I think that's a very problematic lane for Freedom.
Flea thought he could maybe go steal the rune, but Bulba is already there.
CCNC forced to go back.
Oh, and there's a regen
there's a
top.
regen top.
Oh, so he had that early CS, but he sacrificed like all his regen for it, and now Quap is way up on
Well,
him.
maybe someone wrote good luck.
Oh yeah. And then just ruined his uphill mid. Oh man.
Is he riding a Manta Ray?
Yeah, that's the new one. You haven't seen it?
I've seen it, but I just looked really weird. I couldn't identify what it
It might be because it's not underwater yet.
And he has a
I'll
funny
have to
face.
ask the marine biologist about that.
Wait, it shoots out of his little mouth. I just noticed that it's auto tap. That's actually adorable.
Yeah, we were talking about how it glows. Look how it glows. It looks like it's reaching all the time.
That's annoying. I hate like
Yeah.
a lot of those. There's some that look like double damage too, or clarity. It's really annoying.
Well, there's
Bad
the
and
Abaddon
using
one
ulti
that
all
looks
the
like he's
time.
permanently
Uh oh, middle lane. Oh no, he missed the stun. That could have been a kill for CCNC. It's gonna be close. I think he's
Even
gonna
last
last.
up with a Queen of Pain to secure that kill.
That was such a good step back by Abed, not fully committing. Well, he fully committed, but then baited in the stun close. Wow.
10k plays.
Flea, the cheerleader, continues to relax. You're doing fine.
But he's really not anymore. He is.
I actually
struggling.
haven't seen CCNC struggle like this in the mid lane any of the games.
Oh, maybe a sleep by Stan King. Not yet.
Yeah, but they can't go on a bet rider. He just rides over
Yeah, they
the
can't really
cogs.
kill him anyway. So
Almost. He almost
Sleep
timed that where he
now.
didn't have any mana. Look at Yawar.
Hit to the low ground for Ev, looking to make a hasty escape. Is it going to be enough of the heal? The shrine's not there. It's
Barely.
Flies out and away.
And I'm
Ball's
just
right.
saying, if he starts doing the Grant Max Cogs build, that bat won't have any mana to do stuff like that.
He's under attack.
Making
Include that in your halftime speech, did you, Grant?
No, I didn't. I didn't expect him to pick Clockwork. It's not usually a flea hero, so I didn't expect it. But they're adapting, like I said, I guess. Not sure if they're adapting correctly. Finally, at least Sand King gets to pull. They're getting a little bit of experience. He's almost level 3. Clockwork needs experience too, though. Same with yours, Jack said. Snake King's level 4, though. He's having an okay time. Not the biggest CS, but not the lowest either.
It feels like there's a lot of pressure on the King to bring them back this game. I think with how mid is going, how the supports are doing,
The
snaking
top
is okay.
King, right place.
Yep.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, they put a sentry down and happen to spot out Flea in that mid lane. Thankfully, CCNC is able to step in and Holdo get the deny.
Oh, an possible kill potentially on pull, but nice wake up. Will it be enough, though?
Oh,
That is actually, like, when you joke about 10k MMR plays, that actually was the 10k
No,
MMR play.
No, that was a mistake.
That was a Bulba play. I believe he attacked the Queen of Pain to put himself back to sleep.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
is
then
that what
Abed
happened?
put him back to sleep, too. He put himself back to sleep by, he
Yeah, I
dodged
think
the...
Jack was right. He
No, it
actually
was both.
attacked the sleeping Queen of Pain because Queen of Pain attacked him before.
Queen of Pain
was-
woke him up, and then as he was about to get hit, he put himself back to sleep by attacking the Queen of Pain.
Yeah, that's...
Snaking's in trouble, guys. Top lane, they're making a hard move onto him. He's able to turn around and get a good fissure, but look at that. He ends up getting dropped. Dooku's able to finish off with the poison tick as Flea tries to step in, defend them off. He keeps him at bay with Cogs, but it is still just a reactive play coming out from Freedom, trying to get all over the place, as it's still DC getting the upper hand in all the lanes and fields.
Look at that Bat Rider. He's bullying 2 heroes out of lane by himself.
Look at the last pick.
The Team Freedom did. No, I mean, DC did, and they took Bat Rider.
Denied.
Why?
Radiant's
I
middle
feel they
tower is
outdrafted
taking
themselves with their last pick, all 3 games.
Here we go, you are stacked up like you said.
Sand King on route. Can he do something to help? Trying to get in with the sleep, but it wasn't going to be good enough. And
Middle.
also Dubu, mid lane, helps get the finish. They commit in hard and take down CCNC. 4-0 start. Digital Chaos for their winning game 3 off to probably one of the best starts they could ask for.
And there goes your answer, what Bat Rider does to Necro,
Radiant's
plus the
middle
Bane in
tower
the lane.
is taking a drubbing.
That was just 5 stacks pushed him back. Bane just being a little bit out of position. That's all it takes to kill Yuar, even without the...
He even went for mana boots for phase boots build, so he can be
He's
fast.
going to do it again. They have to force out an early sleep, so he has enough time to be able to break away the sticky. 5 charges. Oh, he missed it. These charges will go away. Flea rotates in now with the battery salt already, and actually he has Cogs there. There's still enough mana for Forev to be able to fly up and away.
He's gonna casually like farm the
Farm
stack
the
as
stack.
well, almost, right?
Works out just all too well here, it feels like, for DC. Even had some rotational help. Dubu didn't have the grave up and ready, but heals were there and ready. Oh, CC is Laguna good to go. Would love to get a hold of a Dubu, but Dubu in a better position, able to sidestep it a bit. And nothing felt like it's going right for Freedom.
Threw up all their early game rotations we saw yesterday that went so right, obviously. I mean, of course, DC watched replays and learned what they do, but it seems like they figured everything out in Freedom. Not much they could figure out. They were the winning team.
It's also hard to say, like, you want to watch replays and maybe have something
Yeah.
prepared that's special for your opponent. At the same time, like, you sometimes don't want to overthink yourself, or maybe you want to stick to the strengths. And I feel like Freedom took a look at things and maybe they had kind of a special plan in mind, or something a bit different, but it hasn't really fit their style so well. Some of that stuff is easy to hindsight. We've seen the first 2 games in hindsight.
What are they exactly doing up top? They just like cleared a creep wave, and now a TP. Oh, because he sees rotation from Abed. Oh, he TP's in the middle of the streets. He'll get out. Oh my. Could have been bad. They had to use 2 TPs. Luckily, CCT just went back middle to farm, so could have been worse.
On the bright side, they have Digital Chaos have 2 TP breaking. Well, I guess 3. I guess.
Oh, and look at this.
But one of them is an ultimate. So.
Dire's middle tower is under
Rev,
attack.
6.5, so scary. They're so scared of him. Both.
owns
Radiant's
that
top
lane.
tower is under attack.
He owns that lane, mid lane. CCNC goes down. Ben moves in, getting the best out of that arcane, like you're talking about. Echo's there. They're trying to do everything they can. They'll finally bring down the Bat Lady, and Freedom will score a kill on the board.
That's big. Falcon got some levels he needs. But still, then there you have Bane. What is he gonna do in the next 10 minutes?
I guess when
So
he
put
gets...
allies to sleep when they're in trouble.
I mean, Farev is known for overextending, especially when he's in the lead. He's almost level 6. If Farev goes on in bottom now, you just grip him, Death Pulse, and ulti him with that. I mean, you can get that.
Forever has been playing amazing Bat Riders today.
No, he is. But he's... I mean, you're saying he can't get cocky?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I think that's where he's going to get punished.
There he is.
Now has he been
Push it back, right?
going
You
a bit
don't
too
trap
far
him in.
here? He's
Reaper
asleep,
side,
but
let
it's
go.
time for setup.
Left himself.
And now he's going to live
And as
because
the
of it.
side that's still not going to be good enough, he's hit with the grave. By now, DC have been able to rotate on over, and this gank is a disaster for Freedom. They're going to be losing Flea, and they'll step out and away. Still very confident DC team, getting everything done.
So you are... I think he thought the cogs were going to hit, maybe, so he right-clicked him right when the cogs went down to wake him up, but he just put himself to sleep, and it kind of screwed him. Just those little mistakes we were talking about when you're down 2-0 and you're just getting so nervous.
This is the inexperience of these
Yeah.
players. DC had these kinds of matchups, losing the games, coming back. These are all pretty much experienced players, some from Dota 1.
And look at that, Abed is level 10, and I thought I saw CCNC was barely 7.
Bane is 6.
Bane is dead. He is going to be the one who actually catches out the smoke gank on the high ground. He'll try his best to survive through the brain sap. Flea will lock in his comrade, but Farev will easily be able to fly out from the trouble here. DC getting another one. Farev picks that one up. And he's got the makings to move forward for a drum if he'd like, but 400 gold, you know, maybe. Yeah, thinking
I
about
don't
skipping
think
it.
he needs to at this point. He just wants to run you items. Yeah,
At this point.
This is the man, though. This is the
King.
king. This is what Freedom are going to have to bank on here, is that his power peak comes into play and they make it count.
Yeah, CCNC missed the stun. I don't know if they could have saved the Bane, but he's missed kind of 3 stuns that probably should have been hit, like that middle one in the trees. If he hit that stun, he probably would have got that kill. If he hit that one, he might have saved the Bane. It's just these little things we see. Oh, level 7 Night Stalker. He gets ready. He's just gonna go heal Darkness and then TP somewhere. Ymor does have drums, so a little more survivability. Phase boots drums can run away, but if you're napalmed enough, probably not.
This has to be kill potential. I mean, you got Fiend's Grip ready to go, you have Laguna good to go.
Snake.
Getting Snaking in, who is
Good to go.
got Dunk close to the Blink Dagger. A successful fight here might earn him that Blink.
It's kind of strange. He went with his smoked heroes, though, when they're smoked, and they're like, wait, what if they just have a ward? They didn't counter anything yet.
Yeah, there's that word over there.
Yeah, the one by there.
So,
Yeah, that was... Oh, snaking. Another just little thing. I don't think anyone was really middle anyway, so I don't think it was that big of an impact, but could have been.
Nighttime makes it pretty tough here.
Yeah.
Or the darkness at least, but now nighttime.
Look at him. Got a whole Vanguard. He could get a close. He went Solar Crest first before Hood last game. He'll probably do the same thing.
Probably not.
I don't think he needs a solar
But
crest.
when
No,
he just
not
get
against these heroes. I mean, pretty much
When you just
everything
get
is
a
magical
close
besides some full damage from Bane.
It's pretty much all magic.
So why doesn't he just get a cloak right now? Seems weird not to just have that little percentage base when you have the money.
True.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Incoming!
He has a chicken. Well, he's flying something out now.
Well, chicken's
Look
not
at Dire's top tower! It's under attack!
He's going for medallion.
He did, so call me out again. Shit,
Yeah, but don't you think it would be better to get the cloak instead?
I don't know, more kill potential with this. I mean, do you really think DC is going to be playing on the back foot this game rather than
That's a good
pushing
point.
at him?
That's a good point. The offensive aspect of it. He could just be so unconcerned
Uh-oh.
with his own death.
Here's DC looking to make an approach.
They're
But they
right
also have
behind.
Snaking on the other side with the Blink Dagger that they may not know.
They know. They have
Yeah,
a
they
there.
know.
Yeah, you're right, you're right,
So
you're right,
good.
you're right.
Such a good ward, a little bit deeper, so they can't even, they can try to counter, but they might place it in the wrong spot. But Radiant also has that ward right there, so they see each other.
Looks like they'll just end up
And
dodging each
Like
other.
says, fuck it, I just go farm a creep.
Did he get that other
Creep
stack?
which
Nope, he didn't get another one.
Which the medallion helps him run faster than both.
Oh, you are? He's gonna be a little trouble. Snaking swing forward. They
Under
could.
attack.
Okay. Thought Snaking might go for a stun. Did he Oh, yeah, that's. That would have been a kill, I think. He would have just stunned him. Got the full combo from Lina. Maybe
But
still.
they already saw his blink dagger, so he should just go for a kill. He doesn't know that, but still.
Yeah. Surprise me. As long as he's not out of range,
Here
that's the
we
problem.
go.
Because he lagged, he was a little out of range. Yeah, but he's gonna live. Maybe all because of that little bit of lag.
Oh, mid lane we catch it. On the very back end of it, Flea getting evaporated by
When
arcane
Nugget.
Yeah, once you get that arcane rune, you just want to use them.
Regen and a couple arcane runes, is that what it is?
This guy.
10k fortune right there.
DC just, it does feel like they're just getting everything they could ever want. in this
Oh,
game.
here we go. Forev just gonna get instantly. I mean, they're gonna get a kill. Good.
Something. Morale booster is what they'll take at this point in time, just carrying out only their second kill. It's now 15-minute long game where Digital Chaos still hold a mild net worth advantage.
It's not yet 100%. 15 minutes.
It's queued up,
Nice.
but he is struggling on getting a hold of that hook shot.
They still have the blink ulti from Snaking, which is nice. They didn't have to use it at least. Maybe they're gonna try to just next person who TP's top, they'll get him again.
This
But
is why I'm saying he's overpick.
Yeah.
I mean, you need to know how to play with it. The enemy team is forcing you to pick a clockwork. They could just pick NS instead of this because they play so much better with it.
yeah. Oh, and here we go. He doesn't have any mana. Wait a minute.
Spots
Why?
out. Stand King here. He gets
No
silenced.
last so 1 second.
I feel he could have actually caught up to CCNC there with
Hook
the
shot.
drum
It's
build.
here. Do you really want to run it on this?
No, Dazzle's ults up on him.
Not those guys.
No. Hook shot cancel?
Still, well, at least they avoid the game. I can't believe they stuck around. CCNC had no mana. I'm like, wait, what are they doing?
There was that off lane mid support kind of roaming gank spot that they wanted to get, but they didn't have ultimates up. Not really sure who they could have killed. Like maybe if Dubu wanted to lane by himself, they could hit him.
It's under
Seems like
attack.
the only viable target.
And once again, that ward's giving him so much vision. That is a game changer right now. Oh, we have vision on both your heroes that can kill us. Oh, we smoked under the ward.
Under the ward too.
Which
Bulba's
is
ward game has been so
yeah,
good.
that ward saving them
Bulba's
from
ward
maybe
game.
a disaster
like
2
3
times.
Yeah, that is the most value ward. But
But Bulba's going
Bulba's
mid lane.
still
Do they
going
even
in.
know? Do they even see it on the minimap?
no, they definitely.
No, I think
it a bait?
he's okay with the.
But he didn't have to
tank.
die. He didn't have to.
Well, he didn't have to. If he doesn't die, then pretty much everybody has to back off.
Or they could have grouped
It's,
up,
it's
maybe.
hard to say because they could have just wasted more. Now they just got the smoke over with and they get back to farming.
I guess. It just feels like they could have grouped up and maybe baited in a smoke. Like, why didn't they line up behind Bulba right there?
I mean, he's down for 20 seconds, and then also it doesn't. I mean, not that it would give away the ward to begin with, but the ward is still there. Oh, well, I think it's gone now. It's
I mean,
expired.
I would
Yeah,
love
it
if they just placed another one right there. That thing is double the value. Why not?
Well, that's a good point, Jack. If they're thinking that way, so they just use them as a suicide sheep, I guess.
Yeah.
So we're
200 gold, he doesn't give away that much, and they
Yeah.
even commit Necro ulti, so Queen of Pain can just farm on the
Yeah, you
board.
feel that much safer afterwards,
Yeah.
right?
I guess we're 50-50 Lacoste. He went medallion, but then he went hood, so he didn't get the full solar.
He'll get it.
Yeah, he will. But man,
Still, if it came to a fight,
Yeah.
solar the medallion would not do as much.
yeah. Oh,
Okay.
here we go. Possible.
They might try to get a hold of Forev here.
He doesn't do it. The drum build. Oh,
Hook shot though.
Yeah.
We might be able to save this one. And he did.
Darkness
But,
coming. They know they don't have any cooldowns up. They need to get out of here. They might sacrifice Fleet. CCNC being a little bit greedy again. Get out of there. Here comes Bulba. Oh, misses. Only hits on Flea. Who's gonna get out? Oh my goodness.
Oh, he wish he was level 10 there with
Yeah.
100 cast range.
Wait, why is he going back in? Easy there, Stan King. Oh, okay.
And
Chill.
people are handing away kills.
Yeah.
I guess that's what the hero is good for, going back in.
Hey there. Whoop, see ya.
Put it on the board.
Bang, good. Go again.
Turning things around.
Literally.
Money to burn.
Snaking pretty far. We've seen Swindle Melons carry some games solo with Earthshaker lately. Almost turned around that, was it game 3 against DC today, but let's see if Snaking has a little bit better luck. I feel his impact is still yet to be seen.
what did work out for them there is that DC don't have too many options for finding kind of catch or starting to fight the Bat Rider. So in fact, they actually killed the Bat Rider, like, kind of saved the time.
They have vision on Dubu? They sure do now.
Clock is ready. Clock is in.
Push
Moves
back.
back. Nice
Nice.
bump back on the Dubu. Knife's gonna be able to get off the grave.
Slowest deer in the pack eats it once more. Still into the wolves once more.
Dubu the deer. I like it. But, I mean,
Farm is trickling in for freedom. I mean, like, I was sleeping on Yuar for a bit, and he has an Atos now.
It's not
Yeah.
bad.
800 gold. You know, he's been off the radar for a while,
Yep.
and could be a sleeper hero.
oh,
An
he's
insta-dunk
gonna
on
commit.
for
Does he have
Perez?
the ulti? He's just gonna
One
use
more
it, right?
time. This is what Bane is good for.
You
No
know
one
what?
is around, he can cast it.
Ace might die to Abed here. Quick Sonic Wave. They do manage to put her to sleep, but there, nice job from Bulba. Wakes up the Queen, and now the Queen can feed on a double kill.
What is this, another arcane?
Yeah, what is going on? He gets a regen when he needs it. He gets arcanes every other time.
I
Come
see you got
on.
10k MMR. Let us give you all the luck in the game.
That's a trick to getting high MMR.
Let us give you 2 extra KMR. We're gonna have Lincoln Sphere ready. Wow.
At least there's a Yule's up on Lena now. They have a few more click. Well, not really, actually. He doesn't have a point in Feeble yet, does he? I don't believe
He
on the
does
Bane.
one.
He has one. Okay, well, there you go. There's your Canceller. If he can ever get close enough to Abed, which he can. Lee, invis, not even smoke, scouting stuff out. There is nothing down here, though. Poor guy's gonna just be running around. Yep, here comes the roach train. You're waiting on a bristleback. You just get a solar crest. You have 500 armor from Dazzle. They're not fighting you.
Easy roach, it looks like. And Freedom just farming. Freedom just farming. I mean, you got how respectable is the high ground defense? Earthshaker factor always makes it seem super potent, but outside of Earthshaker, there's still a lot to be threatened by. I mean, you know, you get hit by the dunk, and then Necro could always just put you into the Shadow Realm.
Yep.
Yeah, they have a good defense with Lena, Rocket Flare, and Shaker, but they need to be careful about Bat Rider just jumping in, pulling a one out.
They don't want things to reach that point because once the Lincolns and BKBs come out, they no longer have damage. So they don't want to be unlike possibly on the you could make a case that you can play.
Uh-oh, middle lane, they're actually gonna flank it, go for it, they're gonna find one, Snake King, but he doesn't have his ulti up yet. CCNC's looking to drop, Will goes into the air, not dead quite yet. Now he will go down. Snake King trying to TP out, no sir, Abed takes the kill. Well, you are split pushing tier 1 bottom, but you're gonna lose a tier 2, possibly some tier 3 damage as well.
That's already.
Don't waste your time. Radiant's
pretty
middle
good.
tower is under attack.
Man, DC just running train over Freedom. Not even just this game, in this series it feels like.
That's why you see the potential after the first couple days. DC not looking good. That's why people had him in their top 3, right? Going.
You mentioned that Team Freedom problem tonight, like good sleep.
Oh yeah. And like you said, you like playing more games, right? Like some people are like, oh, the winner's bracket advantage. The other team has to play another series. Some teams like playing that extra series. It's a warm up.
Yeah, well, EG has said, all right, you get to learn more if you do lose and drop to the lower bracket.
Yep.
And 2, you have some sense of momentum, right? Or as a Chinese, your hands are warm. Not just Chinese, your hands are warm when you're coming into. You're all warmed up for the next series. As long as it's not, you know, like fatigue level type of games. Like if they had to play 3 series, then maybe a bit of a different story if you're looking at your 8th to 10th games of the day. But
Yeah, that's a little bit.
The lead is 6k. It's not super dramatic for 23 minutes in, but it's still pretty damn chunky. And with the heroes they have and the timings of people to hit, makes it all the more potent.
This is where we see like the DCs and NPs succeed. They have that 5 to 6k lead. They're not threatened to do anything, so they can just push towers at their leisure and slowly get damage. Just get more gold.
Radiant's top tower is
On
under
the way
attack.
back, Stan King might run himself into a bit of trouble here. Goes for the instant beam script, trying to bail him out, but that does not get canceled by Flame Break. Jumps in, goes in, they commit the dunk to get the finish onto Bulba. Now Abed shows up, dishes out the Sonic Wave. CCNC looks to leave. Can he make it away? Yes, just in time.
That was only a 1-for-1. I thought DC was gonna clean him up there. Some quick TP's out. I actually thought Snake King had died, but he got out too with the TP.
Yeah, but they committed Echo Slam there, and now they can push tier 2 tower or just maybe even go for tier 3.
Dire's bottom tower is
Doesn't
under
look like
attack.
they wanted. They're gonna farm out bottom.
With Bulba dead, and the last one, they don't really have much other than poison touch, right? They don't really have
That's for me.
Yeah,
TP cancel. That
exactly.
usually isn't useful for that
You
reason.
always try that flame break, the stuff, but it's not working.
You are not involved in that, still pushing the farm as fast as he can with the time that's going to be allowed. He's been able to finagle together the 4-staff at this point, and then is pushing forward for what looks like the Ags next.
Fortunately, for them, Mason has already TP'd bottom with the travel.
Alright, this is the play we were talking about.
Shadow.
Snaking has a Shadow Amulet.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Try
attack.
to hide his team.
Yep.
Look, the Dire's top tower
See?
is under
It's
attack.
risky, but it's
Dire's
still
Gotta be
Clown.
right.
Radiant's
Yeah.
bottom
Yeah.
tower fallen.
Uh-oh. They need to be very careful up here. No snaking ult. Snaking's not even around. Are we gonna see the last one? CCNC, he's still setting up. I like this. Not going in too early. CCNC's alone now. Yowar's already nailed on him. He's gonna finally grab him. Abed's already killed Stan King. They're coming up top now with CCNC. You are dead, my good man.
Yep, he gets handled in the back lines. Down here and below, Mason reaching inside the base. Lee will try his best to bump back the Bristle. Snaking can chase all he wants, but
Just how worried do we think Mason is about this chase?
Probably like a -1 out of 10. I'm surprised he's not just going back in and hitting tier 3 at this point.
Just the small details. I like the patience from Forev, right? Like some Bat Riders would have gone straight in, but he flies around the top a little bit, see if there's anybody standing directly behind. Is he going right into a Clock or a Bane when he initiates, and then once he knows that he isn't?
Yep, and Abed got that pick up before Forevu and went in on that Bane. Let him bide some time for Abed. Only a 6k lead. They haven't gained anything too much yet because top tier 2 tower did go down 15 gold for Radiant. There's 200 health for Bat Rider and 300 health for Quap. Tanking up.
Mason just blossoming wonderfully here on his hero.
Yash again. He's just going. He's gonna get the. He's gonna just have damage. Probably go 50 attack speed again.
He trying to muscle his way back into that. So here, Abed though finds his chance to make his move in. There goes the Yules. Snaking's waiting behind him. They dish out the fissure, which does stun Abed, but CCC is still under a bit of pressure. But it looks like this kink will be thwarted.
Oh, but Forev on the side.
Thinking about
Do they see it?
moving his way in. They hit the shrine, and he is actually going to be okay with that. He pops his Firefly.
Have you guys seen an Atos yet? Used?
No.
I mean, Yuar's not been really in any fights at all.
True, but
This
even
is the
like.
first time he's moving with his
Well,
team.
Lincoln's on the Quap too, so
Yeah.
if that was one of the main uses, it's
But I
not.
just mean, I actually just haven't seen it casted once. It's odd to get that item. Not go with your team or anything.
Long journey here from Freedom to find something. Use the rocket to try to scout out nearby DC members, but they're hiding in high ground.
Uh-oh.
They're scared, but they still want to go in for it. It
Okay.
may have spotted, but look at the positioning they have. Waiting on the outside. Bulba is bait. Working out so well. They're going to go for the instant lasso pullback. It's on Bane. Follow from Flea is there. Looking to lock in and finish off Bulba. They will be able to get that one. And then they go for the Scythe to finish off Forev. Down the Laguna. Not enough, but then they finally get it there at the end. But has it cost them too much? It looks like it may have. Mason and company are still fighting strong. They're able to move on in and get a hold of CCNC. It looks like it's going to be a slow and painful death for him. Triple kill for the 10k Abed Queen.
He cogged his own team there. 2, even 3 heroes
think
were
so,
stuck
yeah.
there.
Uh-oh, snaking. Oh, hello.
Oh, he's juking him. Dire uses scan, see if he's at the shrine.
It has a Shadow Blade now.
This is one of those games where you do so well in the laning stage as a Earthshaker but you can't do much. You can't find an opening.
Look at that Maelstrom on Quap.
Slowest deer. You can always go for the slowest deer, though.
There it is. Got him.
Could he have just attacked him with the Enchant Totem again? But they got that kill, or
You don't want to mess it up. I don't think you want to mess it up. I mean, it sucks now because DC are just outside and you don't have a dunk. You are. Oh, Chase is there though. They're able to snag him. The old man gonna get dragged all the way across and to the other side. He does have a buyback, but already very costly.
God, like Abed. I'm gonna try his base, going to the base there. No heal, I guess Necro could have bought back. They're just playing it safe because this is the one game they know they're so far up right now. They just need one more and they're going to TI. Waiting for that road.
Yeah, waiting for the road. The safest play you could ask for. Just under a minute, it would look like before it is actually back. It's already going to feel like desperation times for Team Freedom.
Yeah. This is the DC we expected the entire tournament. At least I expected it. They are back.
They came at the perfect time. DC showed up to play. That's for damn sure, Grant.
Yep.
Sand King will be the first to fall of this battle as DC run a wreck on forward. They get the Sonic Wave onto Flea. You are trying to be there to be able to bail him out, but it's just not going to be enough. Now all of DC are inside the base. They've gotten a hold of the old man. He's going to be forced to turn around and dish out the Reaper Scythe, just frantically out of defense. Tries to make it to at least the shrine to tag it on up, but it's not going to be good enough. He's out. He does have a buyback, but to be forced to use it now would just feel like it's so soon. Luckily for them, DC don't do any objectives. They simply run through the base and just wipe out 3.
Yep. They're probably just gonna go. I think Roche is up now. Yep. And then you try to think of things. What can Team Freedom do to win? I'm coming up short here. Yep.
This guy dream of the monster dunk, and
Yep.
I mean that the unfortunate thing that really is it.
Well, you know, I'll be honest. I don't really like the Dazzle picks, and now that I just keep seeing these like defensive his ultis on him, and they always just have like 20 armor each, I'm like, all right, that's pretty. I like it now.
Well, if there's some kind of armor synergy,
Yeah.
if the other team is picking a lot of like single target,
Oh.
like this is clearly the case for Freedom, right? And like I think a lot of lineups kind of have that now, like with the exception of Sven. So if you're talking about a Lycan, if you're talking about Troll, if you're talking about a lot of the mids that have a lot of single target kind of bursts and don't have high armor.
And there we go. They have the gem on Bat. They're just going to get every single ward around this base out before they try to do anything into the base. They have Cheese up on Quap, Doom Aegis up on Mason, and he has a full Mjolnir. This Quap is
Yeah, she's still not level.
10,000?
She's still
Lena?
not 25. Yeah, she's.
That's crazy.
Oh, boy.
Abed stepping up this time. Okay, move in. Lasso. Instant dunk from Snake King to go for the counterplay. Is it going to be good enough, though? They're trying to keep him alive. It's a great grave to keep Rev well, but Snake King just dropped right then. Grave is going to be flying up, but Mason's going to stand strong. Abed looks to go in right for CC&C. Rocking the Mjolnir as best as he can, but CC&C won't be able to make it away and back inside the fountain. They managed somehow to burst down Mason in his first life. Abed sweeps in, though, gets the finish on the Stand King. Now Snake King moving on in, but the cheese comes out from Abed. He even gets the grave just in case, and now they look to go for Yawar, and that's going to be it! Freedom hand this one over, and it's going to be Digital Chaos who qualify and get the trip to TI. It's hard, I know it is. Team Freedom, a group that no one had expected to be able to make it this far, work so hard and achieve so much, only to fall short here at the end. But Digital Chaos, like Grant said, this was the Digital Chaos we expected.